Warning. This program is intended for adults only. What you're about to listen to contains explicit language, sexual topics, and don't be surprised if you get wet.
You've just tuned in to POOSEBOSS with your host, Victoria Lynn.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Victoria Lynn, and you've just tuned into another episode of A Random Pussy. And I have Diana DooWop back in the building.
Back and ready for more.
Ready for more.
Fired up, as they might say.
Let's do this. So we were sitting there talking about a few different things, and I told her this week's topic is, oral sex. And she was like, well, I don't know where we want to talk about that or how we want to talk about that. And then I told her next week's topic was anal play. And she gave me some pretty hard no's on that one.
I was just like, it's just so great, though, that the options were oral sex and anal play.
She's like, any more options?
I'm like, what about comfort with a pillow? No, I'm just kidding.
What does that do? Well, comfort with a pillow? What you need to explain to everybody now that you've said that.
We could talk about masturbation.
Masturbation was week 1. We've already done masturbation.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about it all the time.
I know. I love masturbation too.
But
you were going to say there were reasons. How about this?
Okay, yeah. I love both of the topics. However, I'm just not sure I could go into great detail right now that I wish I could in different circumstances.
So, okay. So how about if we play a game?
And I get shy about it.
How about if we play a game?
I actually get shy about it sometimes.
All right, let's play a game.
Okay.
So, I'm going to say something that I've supposedly done, and you can tell me
if I have to.
Yeah, if you have to.
Okay.
And then, I think you really should guess. I think based off of whether you have or haven't, you'll be able to guess if I have or haven't.
Okay.
Like you can ask me questions.
Oh.
You see what I'm getting with this? Okay. All right. So, I have fingered a girl before.
Yes, definitely. I think you have, and I have fingered a couple. There's been a couple of. I have felt the vaginas.
I have felt the vaginas, the infinite amount of vaginas.
Yeah, there's been a number of times where that's gone down for me because I like women.
Did you just accidentally slip it in, or?
Oh, so it's usually there's some kind of before. We're making out.
I feel like it's
and
so
then
nice
also, but I would ask a woman, I wouldn't just go for it. I'd be like, do you mind if I,
Do you, you've seen the L Word, right?
Girl!
Okay. You're like, yeah, but. Yeah.
The L Word is every queer or lesbian's, diary.
It.
It's the anthology, but it's not because of anything, because it's a very good fictitious way of describing lesbian life, because it's also it's very dramatic. It's a good version of it. Yeah. And when you're young and you need something that that we didn't have anything else to watch that was about lesbians. It was the first thing that was really a show based on lesbians.
Yeah.
So me and my friends loved it. We ate it up.
Literally.
Eventually.
My thing is I saw that when did I see L Word? Which, by the way, if you've never seen it was on HBO, right?
Showtime.
Oh, Showtime.
Oh, and they're bringing it back.
With the same cast?
Yeah, it's 6 of the original cast members. Yeah.
Oh,
I need to be on that show, by the way.
Yeah, you should get on that show. You would be good for that show.
They're always casting for it. I'm submit me for that shit. I want every girlfriend that I've ever had to see me kiss Shane.
Oh, I love Shane too. Shane was the one, when I saw Shane, I was like, I get it. That's how Ruby Rose, is that her name?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, she's hot too.
She's hot.
She's
I
just
like,
so pretty.
So cat moaning, that's Shane.
Okay.
There's just
That's
something
right,
about
that's her name.
I fucking love
She's
her.
also in Ray Donovan.
Yeah, dude. Her and Leisha Haley
I fucking think Ray
used to
Donovan's sexy as
DJ
fuck.
in Hollywood, and I like go see them DJ.
Oh,
and
you used
Shane's-
to for real? Oh, see, I always wanted
And it's
to.
like I walk in and I'm looking like, you know, me, and I'm by myself or with some friends. One night I was with some friends and they were like walking behind me and we are just like going through the crowd, and like we caught each other's eye and I was like, oh my God, I'm having like a Shane moment.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because like that
she's-
character is that she's not as aggressive as the character she plays in the show, but she definitely has that effect on women.
Yeah, I could definitely
Throwing themselves at her, fucking just like she's beautiful. Love her.
Yeah, I
So well played, that character too.
yeah. That show is so
A lot of ups
great.
and downs.
But yeah, in it, I learned like I saw like she like fucked this girl and she fingered her where the girl like hopped on top and she fingered her.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, I never thought about that.
Definitely.
Like,
I mean, all positions work in fingering.
that I mean
Any position you can have with a male penis.
you can just put your fingers there.
Yeah. Or
And the
use
rest of it.
toys, which
Toys, yeah. We were just talking about. Well, actually, that's last week. This current,
yes,
you know what I mean.
Yes, that
Sex
was
toys was last week.
sex toys, but yes,
Yeah, but
fingering is now obviously.
Well, that's not really oral play.
But the
That's-
thing about it is with fingering. So what's fun about it is women know a vagina, and the men.
Mhm.
You guys, you gotta try harder. They're still learning that it's as
Do you
adult
think-
men that it's not a jab, 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 jab. They're still learning that. No one's told them.
Do you think that men though don't listen? Like, cause it's almost like it's a pride ego
Do you think
thing.
they know?
I don't know.
I don't, because sometimes I'm like, if I'm with a man and he's fingering me, or he's going to, or if he like tries to just like put his hands down my pants and just like rub my clit a little bit, I instantly can tell that he has no idea what he's doing, because that's like my pubic bone. And you're gonna
Yes.
rub it raw.
I have totally had that
It's like,
happen.
what? How do you not know where a clit is?
Or like when they're licking and they're like all the way over to the left, and you're like, dude,
Like,
it's right in the
nothing-
fucking
It
center.
does nothing for me.
Yeah, I've
It's-
definitely been in that situation.
It is right in the center. It's right there. It's
I mean,
winking at you.
Yeah,
practically.
maybe. I mean, I've seen like mine is not as big. I saw this one girl's clit and it was so big.
No, there's some different size clits.
I was amazed. I was like, wow, she must have really amazing orgasms. That's the only thing I can
I
think,
know.
right? She has to be like fucking
and always able to have them.
right. She probably just like wakes
But also, I'm like, is that become a burden? Like when you're wearing jeans with no panties.
I mean, can you wear jeans with no panties with a big clit?
That's a good episode.
Do you think that's why? So Khloe Kardashian always talks about her lips. You think she's talking about her clit? Maybe that's why. Because Khloe be getting like, men be like seeming to love Khloe.
Well, she's also possibly O.J. Simpson's daughter.
Girl,
She looks just like O.J.'s kids.
Yeah, we were having conspiracy theory talk
It was a
outside.
conspiracy theory dinner.
Yeah, my friend Katie would love if we started talking conspiracy
Girl.
right now. She loves. She's all about what the fuck is it called now?
Illuminati.
No, but girl, everybody like to talk about the Illuminati.
Right. Scientology.
No, it's the word for after the
Apocalypse.
yes, that shit.
Oh, girl.
Sorry, Katie. I'm
2020. Let's see how we do.
2020.
If we get a 2020 on Christmas, like if we get a Christmas 2020, I'm gonna be like, wow, we made it.
Really?
I feel like this is gonna be a very different year.
So what do you think we should do? We should like
Just prepare ourselves emotionally to be better for everyone, because if everyone just like prepares themselves and like starts to care about the planet more, care about like what they do in this world, care about others more, maybe that would change everything.
You're-
Just like, let's just be peaceful. I don't know. Peace seems very simple to me because I really am truly a believer of it. But I think that people are so far gone.
Yeah. I mean,
And sorry, I went on there.
yeah.
But
like,
also, you know, just like, it's just all relative.
yeah. I actually just had, you would really like these guys I had on, Will and Chris. They're from a band. Wait, you met them, Levin Birds? Did you meet them?
I didn't meet them.
Would,
Were they there Monday?
yeah, you're going to have.
No, you sent me. I listened to their music because you told me
yeah.
about them.
Did you like their music?
I like them.
They're cool. They're really cool. And they were raised in a sex cult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, but.
Which one is the singer?
Chris.
And is he the main songwriter?
I think they write together.
Okay, they're great.
Yeah, they're really, really, really good. Like,
Yeah,
and
I like
but
them.
we were talking kind of like just how like, you know, how much everything is controlled, and that's
right. I mean,
know,
look how the porn industry even is. Like, you have a better chance of like viewing porn sites as a child than like, I don't know, going on a Bud Light website. You know, a Bud Light website asks if you're 21 and over. Mm-hmm. Porn doesn't ask you anything. You can literally just type PORN in the.
You know, you're right. It
and then like get access
to 21
to it.
and over.
Never. Because we know we weren't 21 or over, 18 and over.
That's
whatever.
true.
Porn's supposed to be 18 and over.
That's true.
But all they have is like teens on there. It's interesting. The industry itself. Like, I get it. I understand. And I like, but I think it's like exposing us to too much sexual activity where we're not experiencing it ourselves if we like are obsessively watching other people have sex. You know,
I think,
it's like another like,
though, it also comes down to us just not being real with like how we are as human beings, just wanting to have sex in a sense, right? Because we were talking about the eunuchs, right?
Oh, the eunuchs.
Eunuchs. Yeah, that's right. We were talking. I'm always messing up.
We were all over the place.
We're all over the place on this random pussy.
I like it. It's very random. It's very organic and real. This is how it is when we talk. So hey.
So the eunuchs. So I was reading and I said this in my podcast if you listen, but just in case you didn't, I'll do a little like recap. I was reading about how in early Greek times they said that they had eunuchs who would basically be the ones that would give them fellatio.
Right.
So they would be the ones that would offer fellatio, not women. And then as for the women would get would be allowed only to receive oral pleasure if it was from another woman and if they were not married.
Right.
If they were married, they were not. And now I'm sure there's some sort of, I'm sure I'm missing something to this because, like I said, I'm not a historian, but
how do they know, I wonder? You know, like I think about, did they treat it like a special ritual? Did they treat it like it meant more to have that experience?
I don't know, but I don't think so because I feel like I was watching this other documentary on Netflix and it was, what is it? It was one of the journalists. She went around to different countries and basically looked at how the beginning of their sex culture. You know, I remember like they were in like Japan or China and they had an old scroll of porn like that was like had been painted and it was basically like an orgy. A full-blown orgy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I feel like we just pretend like it's been around forever. People just like to have sex.
And they like to
and men like
see other people having sex.
Yeah, it's a voyeurism thing.
We're fucking animals.
Exactly.
We can't help it. Just like the damn dog in heat, right? We're out here in heat, and everyone knows it. Everyone's after. Dude, that's all that's going on all day.
Right before your period, you don't want to fuck.
Oh yeah,
you're totally horny
like,
right before your period.
Give me like somebody. I'm like even if you just like stroke my face for a quick second, I might have an orgasm.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
But it's so taboo. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, maybe also another point I wanted to make is if what I read was true, or at least partly true, then no wonder men really don't have an idea of what to do down there because they were told not to ever.
Well, they're like their
I mean,
brains
I'm
are
sure there were some
oversaturated with their brains could have been oversaturated with the porn, or they could have had never been told they weren't doing things right. Like they never were corrected because their ego, or if they are corrected, they're like, fuck that girl, I'm gonna just do how I like doing it.
Yeah. Well, and plus, even if you watch porn where they're like eating out the girl, you really don't see always what they're doing. It's more an angle where you can just see the girl's
reaction.
Yeah. It's not really about, so it's like, how can you can't even learn from it. Like versus like a chick, right? If you turn on porn or you want to learn how to ride a dude or whatever.
Right.
I mean, you should be able to pick it up
there should be a pussy eating video, like a tutorial.
Yeah.
Like a serious one that like YouTube could play.
Maybe POOSEBOSS
like something where they'd have like access.
Should I
POOSEBOSS video?
If POOSEBOSS is going to come out with its own pussy licking eating
tutorial.
Of course, I cannot be the instructor of this because it
has to be given by a woman.
I don't have any experience, so we'll have to find a professional pussy eater. Do you know one?
I mean, I know a few. I've met a few along the lines of my life. They're out there, but they just like eating pussy. They have an addiction, so they know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm telling you, I've seen
like they want to I've been with women who like that's all they want to do. They don't even want to like fuck me. They want to just like eat pussy.
Yeah, that would be my fantasy.
And I'm like, but then I'm coming within like 10 seconds. But if a guy eats me out, I'm coming within like 10 hours.
Yeah, but can't you come in 10 seconds like 4 or 5 times then though?
With a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, but with a man, I like sometimes don't come at all. He could be down there for like 15 minutes and I'm kind of like...
It depends on the guy. I mean, honestly...
I don't know why. Like, I have to get deep into it. Like, really deep. But with a woman, it's like I could fucking touch her and I'm coming all over the place.
See, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Me either.
But I definitely know this much. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, though I've never gone down on a girl, I feel like if the challenge arose,
you would know what to do.
I would know what to do.
Because you would know what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I love it, because it's like women pleasuring women. They know what another woman wants.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, it must be the same for, I can't really speak, but for men with other men, because they do know there's certain things that stimulate them more. They like to jerk off, so they like know how to do that. They're masters. We all know men are masters at jerking off.
Yeah.
Even if they say they don't, they do.
You know, I was reading that some guys, like, I never thought about it, but play with their butthole while they're jerking off.
Oh, yeah. It's there for pleasure. For
I never thought, I've never stuck my finger in my butthole.
It's like their pussy, though.
When I'm masturbating.
When you're masturbating. You're like, not when I'm alone. I save that kinky shit for the bedroom. I'm just kind of laying on my side when I'm alone. Real pajamaed up.
I mean, you know, like, that kind of shit doesn't scare me, though. Like, if a guy's like, hey... See, my thing is that I just don't want to be, like, stretching my asshole for all motherfuckers to just play in. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a fucking recess.
Diving into it. Oh, my God.
That's how I think about it because, you know, you see, like... Well, yeah, again, I go back to...
you do see videos.
I see videos of, like, girls' assholes that seem like they're literally
they're never coming back to normal. Like, it's like... And I'm like, damn, do you even eat Mexican food?
Oh, my God. Yeah, like, how? How are you not... Like, do you have to wear a diaper?
Eat greens at all? Yeah, do you wear a diaper? Do you even, like, poop anymore? Is that even an asshole anymore? I've never seen an asshole like that.
Like, when you fart, do you make noises?
Right.
Or just like...
Yeah. It echoes across the room. It's like, oh, my God.
No.
Brittany Rose is farting again.
No hate or shame on anyone who
but
takes...
it's also like...
But
I want to know. Because men
feel like
always want to put their finger in my ass. And I'm always like, I'm not ready for that.
Their finger?
They'll like start rubbing
finger
around.
doesn't bother me, but
But the thing about it is, I'm like, don't just go for the cookie when you like not supposed to be putting your hands in the cookie jar without asking.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know you.
Oh, I like.
But also, I'm not.
See, I like that.
I
little
haven't
surprise.
reached
I'd be
that
like, oh.
point in my life where I get pleasure from.
Sorry.
It's probably because I'm a vegan and all I do is poop greens.
So what you're saying is you're worried your
I'm
asshole's
like,
not clean.
my asshole is, or it's gonna just like feel so good. It's gonna be a whole massacre. It's gonna be a like. He'll like they already ghost me. He will never fucking call me again. He will delete me from everything because damn. And also y'all need to stop ghosting me.
Yeah, you know
I'm cool as fuck. I don't understand.
Yo, me too. So like,
what are they doing? And then they want to come back around like I'm sitting here waiting for you. Like,
Did I
bitch,
tell you-
you've been replaced 4 times.
for real, did I tell you about the dude that was supposed to that was trying to hook up with the Monday night after the event?
No.
Okay, so we have this event at the Mayfair Monday night, and I invited this guy, right? And I had previously hooked up with him, and I already knew, like, yo, I've literally, I don't know how much more I have to spell out, like, I'm just trying to hook up, right? So he, like, I messaged him after, and I'm like, which he should have just came. He was downtown LA. He could have came to the fucking event. He didn't. And then, 2, I messaged him after, and I'm like, you know, I'm done. What are you doing? And he's, like, laying down.
Laying down.
So I was like, okay. He didn't say anything more. And I'm like, dude, why am I wasting my fucking time? I literally just...
What time was it when he was laying down?
Like 11:30. Yeah, he's playing games.
Bitch, no, you're not laying down.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say, like, be straight up?
For real.
Because they're cowards and they don't know how to, like, say anything to
Yeah.
a woman's face. So a lot of men are cowards and they would rather not text you back or at least text you some bullshit about how I'm laying down or I'm sorry I've been busy. Bitch, you think I'm just out here at home not doing shit? I'm busy
Right.
too. We're
I
busy.
feel like they want me to grovel or something. And I'm like, yo.
You're not giving the reaction that is expected. The reaction to be upset and sad. It's like, bye.
Yeah, bye.
You like the drama.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men, that's what I'm learning now being single again, is that like a lot of men are the actual issue when it comes to who's being dramatic and who's actually being
we just call them that.
fucking child in the situation. Because I'm like, oh, so you want to have like problems and we just met.
Right.
We just met. Why can't you just be chill?
Yo, I've like, so there's this girls group on Facebook that I'm part of called Girls Night Out. Are you part of that? I'll have to
no.
add you. It's fucking, anyways, girls put up their Tinder messages and shit. And this guy literally like got mad over a girl who just was like, hey, like, I'm not interested. And he was like, oh, you ugly, blah, blah, blah. And started just being, and it's like, dude, where do people come off like,
oh, dude, right.
treating people like this? And then it's like, I don't know. And then it's like, these people also expect to meet you and just fuck you.
Right. It's like, what are we? But then that goes back to what you were saying before. Humans want to fuck.
Well, yeah, I think we
so
wanna
much that they
fuck.
like, and always have, but it's like now they have so much access to it. Easier access to people who are seemingly down.
I mean, but
But
out
it's
of
like,
all those,
that's
okay,
their
this is my question to you
intentions.
though. Out of all those people, say you were one of those people that sleep with a bunch of people. I mean, see, I would have to ask somebody like this, but like, how many of them are actually were actually like worthwhile,
Worth the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, wow.
Very few. Very few of you guys have passed the test to actually like continue to matter to the point where I would like be hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hurting. I'm squirting. Just kidding.
Just kidding. No,
But also,
no shame. Squirting is not peeing.
squirting is not peeing.
My-
It is not pee. It's two different. It's two different fluids. Trust me. I've tested the water.
The
a time or
pH
two.
balance.
Yeah, you gotta see what's going on. You gotta dip your toes into the water. I know the difference between both waters that come out of your body. Well, actually, there's 3. There's the blood as well.
Oh, okay.
But
I was like,
the
yeah,
squirt is different than the piss.
yeah.
So the piss is different than the blood.
Yeah, so just so we went on to period. I
know.
Blood. So
Blood, yeah.
But I'm gonna do period week when it's my period. So like next week.
Wow.
I'm thinking I'm gonna
dude.
record while I'm on my period, see how it goes.
I love the period talk.
I mean, it's true shit. Like I feel like men have no idea.
They should get one per life, like when they graduate, like college or something.
They should get
Or not even
one
graduate
period,
college.
just one period.
Just like, no, they need to be like 25
Could
to
you
between 25 and 30 years old, like where it really will hurt them.
Could you imagine if they started bleeding out their dick? They would freak the fuck
They
out.
would die. They would
Oh my
mass
God.
heart attacks.
Oh my God, they wouldn't get out of bed.
And then these dumb fucks would have been coming during the heart attack. Because they're jerking off.
They're jerking because they could not jerk off.
They're like, maybe I can get it out if I jerk off.
There would be
Maybe
blood
the cum will get it out.
There would be blood stains on the sheets
They're
instead
just,
of cum
I'm
stains.
like, dudes, I'm sorry, dudes, but a lot of you, I'm not saying all of you because I've met some really good dudes, but there's a lot of you who have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And
But I think that's as women what we need to realize.
you don't
is they
realize
don't-
that we are the ones who are creating the humans, and we are the ones who are like
keeping your
keeping
ass in
you
check.
happy in check. We're your secretary, your wife, your mom, your fucking babysitter, your chef, your fucking laundry woman, your housekeeper, like for real, your maid, your French maid,
Your mistress.
your mistress,
Whatever you
Yo
is.
ho.
Yo ho. Whatever we
what
be.
are you? My headache.
I'm
feeling funny today. I'm feeling the funnies. It's because I haven't slept in like 4 days.
4 days. What
I
the
keep
fuck?
getting like 3 to 4 hours because I've been partying. Not like crazy partying, but like staying up late.
It's
Having,
Friday.
Partying for me now, my point at this point in time is having a glass of wine with some girlfriends. But like to me, that's my partying. So like people are like, are you tired because you've been going out? I'm like, I've been on a couch with pajama pants on that
Right.
aren't even mine.
I mean, I like to just chill. To be
that,
honest.
but that's the same. It, like,
I mean, I
at
like
this
going
point,
out,
it has
but-
the same. Yeah, but also if I could just chill.
Yeah, and who?
with some
I mean,
food.
how much? I couldn't talk here. Fuck. How many times have you gone out? Like a shit ton, right?
A shit ton. It's over.
It's like been there and done.
But now
that,
I like
had
to
that
go out
fucking
to a
t-shirt.
dinner, have a couple drinks.
Yeah, I like going to a dinner, have a couple drinks. I like going dancing. I do like to go
Dancing's
dancing.
great.
Yeah.
But then it's like everyone's like, for your birthday, let's get a drink. Let's get a drink. Let's get a drink. And I'm
so
like,
you got
know
fucked
what?
up?
And then I'm like, oh, my week has been
yeah, once you, because
But
especially if
my
you don't
car's
drink
been
much.
parked in WeHo a lot.
Oh, you were
Just
out
like-
in WeHo. Where do you like to go in WeHo? Which is your spot?
So if I'm going out, I don't mind. I like go to Pura Vida all
Mm-hmm.
the time, which is really fun. Just like chilling at the bar, having a good glass of wine. Or I like this place called the Gold Coast. It's a boys bar, but it's like older gay men.
I think I've been to the Gold Coast actually. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. It's low key, but I mean, it's been a while since I've been there.
Do you ever go to church?
No, I can't go out.
Oh, I like church though.
I'm an old lady.
I like church. They play good music.
It's just like once I walk in, even if I commit to a night where I'm gonna like get dressed and like go, like obviously I like fashion, but if I'm gonna like get dressed, like I'm looking for some like a good time going out. I can't hang.
You can't.
So like the second I get there, I'm like, because the kids all look so young sometimes. Especially if I'm stoned, I walk in, I'm like, am I in somebody's fucking like 9th grade classroom? Like, what the fuck is going on? But, and I just prefer hanging with the friends in WeHo, like what I'm doing tonight, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely still go out pretty regularly.
I mean, I'll go out, but I haven't been.
I was already
Well,
invited
now
to go
that
out
I've-
tonight, but I didn't go.
Now that I've like broken the seal,
Now
I've been wanting to go out.
I wanna break the seal. I
Let's
need
go
to
out
break
and
the
break
seal.
the seal.
Yeah, let's go out.
Well, Monday night we can like plan to go somewhere.
Oh, Monday night after.
Like
The
we can
thing
just
is, we
make,
have all that shit.
Yeah, but we can make a proper plan even if we just go to Monty's bar, or we can call an Uber. There's another bar like close by
Girl, though, I'm trying to like pick me up somebody.
from a bar.
Yeah, well, maybe not from a bar.
But like we
actually.
can go to a good
But yeah,
bar.
like
a
can we go
clubby-
somewhere where like I can look
cool,
cute,
where
feel
like
I
good
get.
looking dudes will be.
Yeah, I would like somebody to hit on me.
Exactly. Nope. We were getting no dice on Monday.
I know. Well, look where we were at. Girl. We went to this
Fucking Alabama.
It's this country bar. I will say this though, I like just kind of jamming.
It was
to
a
country
throwback
music.
though. It was like a
it was pretty
reminder. I was
chill.
like, dang, I feel like I'm back in Nashville.
Yeah.
It was brought me back the Nashville vibes that I've been missing.
See, yeah.
I can't believe I lived there.
We totally have gotten off subject. We just like.
It's okay. I like rapping with you. I've been having a little red wine too. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I stopped drinking.
I was in the sun all day,
Oh
and
shit.
then I was drinking like water like constantly,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a green juice, and then I was like, oh, let me just have some
And now you
wine.
got red
Because
wine.
we did a meditation, like a sound bath, and everyone was laying on the
wow,
grass
that's
at the
nice.
Grand Park and like meditating,
That's cool.
like 100 people at least. And I'm like, we might have looked like a little cult when someone walked by.
Yeah,
I'm like, we
right.
out here for the vegans, man.
We out here for
Like
the
we will
vegans.
fucking the parties from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Wow,
It's still going on,
that's crazy. It's like EDC sounds like.
right? And it's like, oh my god. Okay, I'm getting off subject. I was going to show you a photo.
Oh.
I keep forgetting we're on the podcast.
I
'cause
know.
I just like talking to you so much that it's like, whatever.
I know. Oh, you know what we should talk about? We should talk about the blue-eyed contact guy.
Ooh, I like how you said it there.
The funny thing is, Frankie's gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. My best friend.
You
when
know
she's
what?
listening.
There's going to be women you don't even know who are going to know what you're talking about. Because other women have found this out.
Other women know this person probably. 'Cause
They
he's-
also know that, like, if he hasn't done this, another man has.
That's true.
Because he knows that he
He
tries
lied.
to trick the ladies.
Yeah. Okay. So let me give you the backstory.
Backstory, please. Yes.
So the backstory is that I was seeing this guy who I've said
he was seeing you with different,
he was seeing me with
different eyes.
Yeah, and like he was a light skinned dude with blue eyes, and when we first went
When
to
she met him.
when we first went to the bar and met, honestly, I was trying to just get through it because for some reason I don't know, I ended up liking the dude, of course, because
But you didn't on the first date. Was he too pompous?
Yeah, and like he touched me. I don't like when people touch my waistline.
Ooh, no.
And then I pushed him off, and he was like, "Girl." That's how I say. He'd be like,
Showing out. Were you guys out when he touched you? You were in public too.
Yeah.
So he was trying to like claim you.
Claim me.
in public.
He liked to. Well, that was his thing. Is he liked to claim, me, even though he didn't really want to claim me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
you wanna look like-
Let me pretend to claim you, bitch.
Can I look like I'm doing it? No, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't be touching me. Dude, I will straight up tell a man in public, like, don't touch me. I don't have a boyfriend.
Yo, for real though, every time I be
Don't
going
put your
on dates,
Unless I'm playing that game too. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll go on a date, I'll hold hands and
Yeah.
we'll like smooch. But I'm not about to, like, if I haven't given you any, like, sign of, like, oh, that this is okay. Put your hands in. Yeah, touch my shoulder or my back, or if you're like leading, you're being a gentleman in some sort, or like go
Yeah, if
grab
you're
my
leading
hand
me,
and
that's
see if
one
I'm gonna go
thing.
for that. But don't put your fucking hands around my waist.
that's what. Yeah,
Because you're just trying to touch all my other feminine parts. Because you're touching boobs, you're touching everything. Yeah.
or you're and that's the thing is they like to put their hand right on the waist where it's like right on the edge of the booty. You know where you can feel it's like the curve, and while I'm walking, the booty pops up. So you're gonna get
oh yes, this booty is great.
you gonna get a little bit of booty. So I'm like, yo, get the fuck off my ass. But anyway, so Mr. Blue Eye.
Blue Eyes.
So I'll never forget we were sitting in the car about to go see a movie.
Every time you say C.
We were about to go see a movie, and I said,
Those blue lenses.
I said, man, it's really hard when you got blue eyes, isn't it? Because, you know, the sunlight comes in and just having such blue eyes, you can't see. And, you know, if
Were you suspicious?
No, because I have
At that point, were you suspicious?
No, because he played along. So he was just like, yeah, I get it.
But before you didn't think he might have had fake blues.
I did at first, but then when I'd asked him, and he said at the bar, I think I asked him, and he was like, I said, are those your real colored eyes? And he's like, yeah. And like, because I don't want to be an asshole and be like, yo, they look fake as
push it. But it looks like you got those Tokyo lenses.
So I was like, I was like, okay, cool. And then like, so after the time in the car, and he like responded to me like it was hard for him to see too. I figured, yo, this motherfucker, like, he gotta have blue eyes, right? Like,
oh my God.
And I kind of scrolled through his Instagram and had seen pictures where
always
his
had
eyes, where his eyes didn't look so blue, but I was like, well, my eyes are blue, and sometimes they turn like
they don't turn brown.
They turn gray.
That shit brown.
They turn gray or like
Dark brown.
black looking.
Oh my God.
So long story short, I'm in Miami with my girlfriend and just got laid off from my job.
Oh no. You had to go to Miami then. Required.
And he messaged me and said, there's something I have to tell you. And I'm like,
you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, right. Wife. I'm like, like, okay,
you have, like,
what?
4 kids.
Yeah, what you about to tell
happened.
me? And I'm like, okay, what is it? And he's like, my eyes, they're not blue.
That sounds like a light skinned dude.
He's like,
they would just like want to play it up.
They
We get it. You're already mixed. We can see it. You don't have to fucking claim that blue eyes.
But I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, yo, why? Like, it had been like 2-3 months, yo. Like, this wasn't like 2 days. Like, this was a while of, why wouldn't you just tell me you don't have blue eyes? And like, I'm thinking, like, didn't I spend the night at your house?
Also, sleeping in contacts to keep up with the lie.
Yeah.
They say we're crazy.
I know.
I'm like, yo, y'all dudes are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
One time this guy invited me to a hotel bar, and I said, I'm not meeting you at a hotel bar because I'm not fucking you, right? And he goes, oh my God, how could you? Oh, what kind of person do you think I am? And I'm thinking, like, bitch, you just show me what fucking kind of person you are. And then he goes on to proceed to send me a photo of himself. First off,
a dick pic?
No, it was a fucking selfie of his actual face, but he was in front of 7-Eleven. I was like, bitch.
So you're out here being bargain hunting at 7-Eleven. What's the nighttime? He better get his ass home.
During the day.
That's even worse.
And he said, you missed out on this. And I'm like, bitch.
Thank God.
Did you really just send me? And it was like one of the worst selfies I've ever seen.
Oh,
like,
of course it was. Thank God you missed out on that.
I know.
Victoria.
I thought that was so funny. I've had a lot of guys get mad at me, you know, for deciding that.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's why I get ghosted, because I don't fuck, and then they don't want to talk to me anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And then if I do fuck, I'm like, I get to decide.
Yeah, and then you ghost.
Like, I don't know if I want to talk.
I mean, I've definitely ghosted people. Have you?
Girl,
I mean, we all ghost.
I'm the ghost. I'm a ghostbuster.
But I'm saying, if somebody ghosts me, I just get.
But
the
I
fuck
also
over
don't.
it.
Yeah, like I would never, like, react in a way that like sometimes these dudes will be. They react to the ghost, and then they'll like
Dudes
be in
take
your
it the
DMs like, I
harshest.
texted you, you didn't get my text.
Nah, bitch, I blocked you.
I watched it come through. I was like, oh.
Yo, I've had people that where like they think I block them, but I just don't answer them, and they'll like send multiple things, and you can see where they send it iMessage, and then they send it text to see if it's still going through. Right? They're like, wait, am I blocked or am I not? And I'm like, you're not blocked, bitch, but I'm watching you look like a damn fool.
I'm getting all your texts. Yes. And I'm about to post on the gram just so you know I am. Hello. Yes, I'd like to post a dumbass selfie of myself on the gram just so this fool can go look at my story because we can see you doing that too.
Yeah, and we know your fake ass profiles too.
Right.
Because you see the same fake
Like 12
profiles.
followers
Yeah.
following like 23,000.
Yo, this one dude I knew used to follow me, and he had like one and it was like named was Candy or something. It was like straight stripper,
Oh,
like
girl.
it was
He used a woman to like
to
you
make you
wouldn't
not
suspect.
But there was something that set me off, and then I realized. I just realized because he was telling me things, and it was like, enough people you can kind of
Right, but he's telling you
crazy
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, men, you guys are out here doing it too.
Yeah, they completely. Except
have
they're
a
quiet
reason.
about stalking.
Well,
We're
they're
more open.
They're
We'd be
quiet
like, "Bitch, I
about
saw you."
stalking and they're dumb about it. Like they don't think as if that's the kind of man, like a man with insecurities, they usually do a fucking silly thing to find out information. It's like, why don't you just ask?
That's true. I mean, that's just true in any relationship, right? Why don't you
Right.
just fucking ask?
I'm not going to nobody's phone or anything. Fuck that.
Me neither.
Like I don't want to. There's if I had a lover that I was committed to and they went through my phone, they would definitely find something that would upset them. But it's not necessarily something that was intentional. Like if I have like, say I took like a body pic, but it wasn't something I ever sent to them, but it might just be in there, you know, they can react to that. Or getting the wrong idea with how I like talk to people. Like I call everyone baby in text.
Yeah.
I just call people baby. And they could get the wrong idea about that. Because if you go fishing, you're going to eventually catch a fish.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen that'll upset you.
Well, I agree with that. You shouldn't go
I don't have
fishing.
time. I don't have time to like,
Just
and then you feel bad about yourself, because you took the time to like go through your lover's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never do it because I don't want it to happen to me.
Anyone's shit. That's never been my thing.
Because if it happened to me, I would feel like it was such an invasion of privacy.
Well, when it's happened to me, and when it did happen to me, I felt like I couldn't really tell the side of my story. You see what I'm saying? Because it was automatically, they had decided already what it was based off what they read, which
could have been. It happened to me, and it was texts that were like over a month before, and I was just like, we were broken up, but it didn't matter. Like my ex was really still very hurt by that. And I get it, but it's like, but also like if you go through my phone, like you're looking for trouble.
Yeah.
You can either trust or you can not trust. But if you're gonna choose not to trust, like don't be coming around here no more.
Yeah. Well, people don't like to see you move on, That's what that comes down to. They see, not even move on, but see that you can move on without them, and then that you weren't just sitting in your sorrow, like doing,
And also, what was that person doing? I feel like I like have trusted my last ex too freely because I never would have gone through his phone. Like it wasn't. We leave our shit out, and then to me, I noticed he wasn't leaving it out as much. So like. I was thinking that maybe there was something going on, but I was not going to like look for it. And also at 3.5 years, if you need to text some bitch who makes you feel good, that I'm not making you feel good, but like you're texting some girl from fucking wherever the fuck, Denver, Colorado, and she's just saying like, good morning. And that makes you feel good. That's not my business. But like, and I never would ever have gone through his phone, but then alas. I now wonder if I, like, missed out on certain lies or... Because I never would. Like, he knew I wouldn't either. But that's not to say he was even doing anything. But also, like, there'd been a history of it. So, there was always suspicion of it.
Yeah.
But without looking. But I don't think it was, like... I mean, not always, but I would revert back to that, like, because I've been cheated on a lot.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes I revert back to that, like, oh, fuck, is this person, like, going behind my back. But now I'm at a point where I just like, I don't even care.
I mean,
do you, baby boo, whatever gets you through this life, but like just be straight up about it.
Yeah.
Have a conversation. Say
Be
I'm
an
out
adult.
of love. Say I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Just have the balls to not ghost a woman.
Yeah.
Why don't you just text her and say let's meet for a coffee and talk
Yeah.
in person? Because you deserve a face-to-face conversation if someone's gonna.
I agree. I think ghosting is just kind of like.
That's a good topic. Ghosting.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've definitely been ghosted, and it was very hurtful when it happened.
Right, because you feel like you have a connection with someone.
Yeah, and then they just cut you off like that. Honestly, I hate when motherfuckers just stop talking to me, even if it's for a week. Drives me fucking
Well, because when
crazy.
they come back around, you're like, I've already been over it.
Yeah.
Like, so for all you fools out there,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be trying to text us. Look, you don't have to be in constant contact, but at least like every now and then, like, hey, I haven't talked to you since like Tuesday. It's now Thursday. Like, do you want to get a drink? Like that kind of shit's okay.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be into me.
Yeah.
But if you're not feeling it and you don't want to text me, just be like, hey, it was cool meeting you. It's like, I don't have anything invested in these fools yet.
Right. I know. It's like that's like I don't understand why guys. This one guy, when I was like, hey, yeah, like I'm cool. Like if you want to like meet up, and then if like things go. They literally ask you, are you going to fuck me, basically, right? And I'm like, well, I want to just meet up for a drink. Like, we'll see. And, like, it's like, I just think that that's what's become. People just want to know right away what it is. They don't even want to put in the work. They feel like if they go out with a drink or have a date with you, quote unquote, you want to be married. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they put this pressure or this idea that women are so emotional we can't handle just having a nice time with somebody and being friendly.
Being
I mean, can
friendly.
you really be friends with men though?
I'm friends with men, but it's also
Have you
like
ever fucked them?
I have fucked a couple friends after like a couple years or years of being friends.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like, I decide instantly how far I'm gonna let a man go, like on the first date, and then if we have a second date, I'll decide instantly how far he's gonna go.
Yeah.
Then like I decide.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know. It's just kind of different, but
I don't know if I have any. Well,
I can like be friends with a guy even if he's attractive, if I'm not attracted to him.
but what if you are attracted to him? Can you be friends with him?
Yeah, because I like pain.
What if you
I
are
like the
attracted to him
fantasy.
and have slept with him and liked it?
Oh, then I would probably continue doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the friendship too. Like, how long have we been friends? How long have we known each other? Like, has this been a long time coming?
Hopefully.
Please, like, let's just euphoria all the time. I need to feel that great.
I know.
Good,
I'm
good.
waiting for my friend
Sorry,
too.
I'm getting sleepy.
Me too. I guess it's time. We're like 48 minutes.
I do
into
like this episode
we,
a lot.
we
It's so cool because like every episode of yours is just real. Like it's so real.
Yeah, that's the whole right. The point. Be real. Be real. Look, I mean, this week's topic is oral sex. It's going to be posted with oral sex. So, is there anything you want to finish out about like oral sex?
So I think that the clitoris is very important. And if you can do anything when you're making love to a woman, is at least know where it is and then touch it properly.
So, where would they find to know where
So
it is?
you
How do
can,
figure it
if
out?
you go to the lips,
Okay.
you can separate them. If you try with like your pointer finger and your middle finger,
Okay.
that's the technique I like.
Okay. So
Like
all right,
the
so
spread.
the spread.
The spread, because it's like right there.
Okay.
So when you open the spread, it's right there. Then
Okay.
you just like, you can see the little beautiful bulb. And then,
Oh, that's why they're.
and then you get into, then you touch it.
Then
And then
you
you
touch it.
realize like there's a reaction.
There's a reaction to the.
But
bulb.
like, don't just go sticking your fingers up in me and like didn't even touch my clit. Didn't even like see if I was ready. Make sure I'm wet enough for your fucking
And for
dirty ass hand to be in my pussy.
And for you, don't go in the booty hole without asking.
Hello. Out here having Funyuns trying to touch my holes.
Funyuns! Girl, no, you did
Hot
not.
Cheetos.
Oh, God.
Yeah, ask before you touch my asshole, please. Ask before you ass. That's my new slogan.
Ask before you ask. That's cute. Ask before you
T-shirts.
ask. Yeah, I think that's definitely
Ask before you ask, because I feel like I'm going to get to the point where I'll enjoy more ass play, but it's just not yet.
I'm not, you don't have to ask with a finger, but if you're trying to put for me, like, yeah, no.
I've never really had anal sex.
Oh, well, yeah.
I've had one time a friend and I tried like 2 pumps. And I was like, I can't do this.
I really have, not really either. The one time that I really have, we successfully.
Well, some of my friends love it.
Well, that's what I'm
Absolutely
thinking.
love
I think you just need to.
don't-
My thing is
I'm
that
not
there's
there
a lot
yet.
of warming up to like. It's not like the people
In the movies?
Yeah, it's not like in the movies. Like I see like people who I know who love it are like, well, girl, like you have to start with this butt plug and you have to get this and he has to do this and like there's like a steps to it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get something big up there. I mean, it also depends what size the dude is, right? Because, like, if he's, you know.
Well, because there's not a lot of elastic in the butthole. Not like the vagina.
Not like the vagina, but they strap.
The vagina, you can literally put a man's head through it. I mean, a baby.
I guess, yeah. I mean, the cervix, yeah. I mean.
Pussies have a wide, they will.
But I've seen, like, literally, like, porn where girls have taken, like, 2 or 3 dicks in their ass.
I know.
And I don't get it. I mean.
I can't even take a pinky, and I'm over here like, this bitch is taking 3 dicks.
I know.
And I mean, because I watch that kind of porn too. I watch
it's
it.
talent.
I'll see it. Yeah,
I mean, it is talent.
I'm over here thinking she's gonna get a
she's
daytime
squirting
Emmy.
off of it, so she's enjoying. Like, right? Like, at least that she's definitely making me think that it's fucking enjoyable.
Dude, there's one thing I know about porn is women like having sex a lot more than I do. A lot of women in the world. Like, I like watching. If I'm gonna watch porn, I do like to watch women. But I'm like, damn, y'all doing some next level shit that I don't do at all. You know, like,
But is that just
taking 3 dicks in the asshole?
porn
Yeah, but it's also like, isn't it kind of setting us up for
failure?
Expectations.
Our expectations.
And
But
failure.
are my expectations of these big old dicks kind of a joke too? Because let's be honest, some of these fucking dudes like are hanging like it's my fucking forearm, dude.
Girl, I know.
Like, what the fuck? Like, come on.
I had a makeout session with this very beautiful man with locks, and this was last
He had a third
September.
leg.
And we're making out, and I'm like, we've been like hanging out the whole day, and like I'm like, and he was wearing sweatpants, so I was like, oh, like I could see like I
love
the
that.
curvature.
Yeah. I love sweatpants.
But when he got hard, I was like, that's like a fucking forearm. I was like, I don't think we can do this. It's like, I have to prepare myself. I've never fucked a dick like that.
I mean,
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sorry
to put you on blast, but I don't know if men know this, but most of the time you don't have the biggest dick we've ever been with.
No.
We just say it because we're being cute.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some I actually found one of my favorite porn stars on Instagram, but his profile's private and I requested and he has not accepted.
Oh, he will.
He's a BBC, but oof, girl, like these guys and I feel like women should be able to go get them some, like, if
I like to watch big dick porn, big black dicks. So I will literally type that in.
yeah, BBC. Yeah.
I'm like,
I can tell the guys by their tattoos, basically. I'm like, oh, yeah, I seen you in the blah, blah,
I know
blah.
you're talking about the same guys I know. There's
They're
like
in,
a,
like, blacked or whatever.
yeah,
Blacked.
black. There's like a
and
light-skinned, kind of yellow-skinned
there's
guy.
another one, too, something. But there's, what is it, Productions? One time I was in Denny's, actually, and one of the guys that was one of the producers for one of those, like, BBC porns was sitting behind me in Denny's, and was he talking to me or somebody else? But he was talking real raunchy like that, right? About the porn, about the job. And this woman turned around and was like, excuse me, I'm trying to eat in here. And he's like, and I'm talking about my motherfucking job.
Oh, dang.
It was so funny.
Gangster.
They got real into it. I was like, all right, I'm slipping out on this joint because I was like, oh, damn, though, I watched that porn. I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
Mr. Black to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, but all right. Girl, it was so good having you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for this random pussy. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I know we were all over the place, but...
Yo, that's life.
True.
And just like, what was it? Was that Frank Sinatra? Blue Eyes?
Oh, Mr. Blue Eyed.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say.
They got
Dude.
ups and downs.
Blue Eyes.
Yeah, he actually, his grandparents wrote a song for Frank Sinatra. He's very talented. I mean...
So he was inspired by it.
He's a very talented young man, he is. I'll say that about him. You're very talented, Mr.
Bleep.
Bleep. Yeah. Yeah, like Charlie Brown. All right, guys. Until next time, this is your girl, Victoria Lynn. And remember to keep patting that puss.